as rain, and the cycle is completed. This, what was discovered in 1580, is mentioned in the Quran 14 years ago in great detail. It's mentioned in the Quran that the sun that the water evaporates from the ocean, forms into clouds, the clouds join together, they move into interior, they fall down as rain, and the water table is replenished. The Quran speaks about the water cycle in great detail in several places. In Surah Az-Zumar, chapter 39. Verse 21. It mentions Surah Rum, chapter 30, verse 24. In Surah Hijr, chapter 15, verse 22. In Surah Mu'minun, chapter 23, verse number 18. In Surah Nur, chapter 24, verse 3. In Surah Rum, chapter number 30, verse number 48. In Surah Araf, chapter 7, verse 57. In Surah Raj, chapter number 13, verse number 17. In Surah Furqan, chapter 25, verse number 40 and 49. In Surah Fatir, chapter 35, verse number 9. In Surah Yasin, chapter 36, verse number 34. It's mentioned in Surah Jasha, chapter 45, verse number 5. In Surah Qaf, chapter 50, verse number 9 and 10. It's mentioned in Surah Waqia, chapter 56, verse number 68 to 70. It's mentioned in Surah Mulk, chapter 16, verse number 30. In Surah Tariq, chapter 86, verse number 11. I can keep on going on and on, only giving the references of the verse in the Quran which speak only about motorcycle. The Quran speaks about the motorcycle in great detail. Who could have mentioned this in the Quran 14 years ago? So, the atheists will not apply. The Quran speaks about geology, that the mountains give stability to this earth. It prevents it from shaking, which you came to recently. The Quran mentions 14 years ago in Surah Naba, chapter number 78, verse number 6 and 7. Also in Surah Al-Anbiya, chapter 21, verse number 31. The Quran speaks about the two types of flowing water, salt and sweet, and between them there is a barrier which is forbidden to be trespassed, which you came to recently. In Surah Furqan, chapter 25, verse 53. The Quran speaks about biology, that every living thing is made from water. In Surah Anbiya, chapter 21, verse 30. The Quran speaks about botany, that the plants are created in sexes, male and female, which we came to recently. It's mentioned in Surah Taha, chapter 20, verse 53. The Quran speaks about zoology, that all the animals live in community. In Surah Anam, chapter 6, verse 38. The Quran speaks about the lifestyle of the bee in Surah Nahl, chapter 16, verse 69. The lifestyle of the ant in Surah Namal, chapter 27, verse number 17. The lifestyle of the spider in Surah Ankabut, chapter 29, verse number 49. The Quran speaks about medicine, that in the honey there is healing for humankind, which we came to recently. Quran mentioned this 14 years ago in Surah Nahl, chapter 16, verse 69. The Quran speaks about medicine. The Quran speaks about embryology. The Quran speaks about genetics. I can go on, and there's a book I've written, Quran and Modern Science, Compatible or Incompatible. And there are more than 6,000 verses in the Quran, out of which more than 1,000 speak about science. After every scientific sign, if I ask the atheist, who could have mentioned this in the Quran? The only reply I can give you is the Creator, the Sustainer, the Cherisher. This Creator, this Sustainer, this Cherisher, we in Arabic call as Allah. It's Almighty God. So with the help of the Quran, we can prove the existence of Almighty God. So this Quran has the solution for the problems of mankind. But unfortunately today,
for that and defending the fundamentalism idea, that there is no fundamentalism in Islam against humanity as a whole, and I really agree with it. But I think that the problem with Islam is the problem of interpretation of the Quran, and I would like to know how would you solve the fact that there are different interpretations of Islam?
This was a good question, that she feels that the main problem is the different interpretation of Islam. Therefore, if you want to know Islam, sister, don't look at the followers. Look at the Quran and the Sahih. Now the problem is, today Islam is interpreted by the international media. So the international media, they are portraying Muslims are terrorists, Muslims enjoy killing. It is the media's explanation of Islam, not of the Quran. I challenge anyone to show me any verse of the Quran which is against humanity. As far as the state of interpretation, sister, Quran is originally in Arabic. There is only one. It is unlike the other religions. If you go to Christianity, there are different versions of the Bible. In our office in Bombay, we have 200 different versions of the Bible. have the King James Version, New International Version, New World Translation, American Standard Version. In Islam, Quran is only found in Arabic. The translations differ. Translations is a choice of word. But in the Bible, the original source differs. I am a student of comparative religion. I am a student of the Bible. In the Bible, the original source differs. In Islam, Quran is one. The Arabic Quran is the same. Anywhere in the world you pick up, it's the same. The translation may differ, the choice of words may differ. And as far as the interpretation is concerned, interpretation of the Quran should be based on the hadith, the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad. So if you interpret the Quran according to the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, the interpretation will not differ. Unfortunately, the media picks up verses of the Quran out of context and they portray to the world, and they spread a wrong message of Islam. So according to me, the main problem is the media system. Interpretation of the problem, it is the media. And what they do, as I mentioned, the media picks up the black sheep of the community. For example, the Quran says in Surah Ma'idah chapter 5 verse 32, if anyone kills any human being, any person, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, kills any other human being, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, unless it be for murder or for spreading corruption in the land, it is as though he has killed all of humanity. So killing any human being is prohibited in the Quran, any innocent human being. And if anyone saves any other human being, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, he has saved all of humanity. So in Islam, killing innocent human being is one of the major sins in Islam. But the media portrays that the Quran says kill human beings. It is the media who is misinterpreting Quran. Fine? And what they do, there are black sheep in every community. We can't pick up, for example, Hitler incinerated 6 million Jews. I cannot say that Christianity says that you should kill the Jews. It is Hitler who did it. Fine? Hope that answers the question. Any other non-Muslim who has a question? Non-Muslim? Non-Muslim. A name and a profession. If a volunteer can be in the audience, let me save time.
I can speak, I cannot speak English well, but I can speak Italian language. Se mi puoi tradurre, perché mi sento emozionato, quindi non ce la faccio a parlare in inglese. Io la domanda che volevo, allora io mi chiamo Adam, vengo dalle Marche, la professione è il lavoro di mediatore culturale, quindi la domanda mia era questa. Io sono cattolico e sono pakistano, che vengo dal Pakistan, ma sono cattolico cristiano. La domanda mia era questa, che avendo delle amicizie con gli amici miei musulmani, che noi ci viviamo bene, siamo tranquilli, cioè per una cosa che mi fa sempre venire una voglia di conoscere o arrivare a un punto di avere una risposta a quella mai ho avuto, perché come diceva il Signore prima, che dipende dall'interpretazione delle persone, che è sempre diversa da ognuno. Quindi la domanda mia era questa, che quando una persona o un musulmano che uccide un umano, quindi uccide nel senso che va a finire in paradiso perché lui è un musulmano, se uccide una persona viene condannato prima, viene punita e dopo va in paradiso, e la domanda mia era questa, non so se ho spiegato bene.
His question is, aside from the introduction, he has many questions. His question was, if a Muslim kills a human being, is he first judged, absolved, and then admitted to heaven, or does he have the faculty to be forgiven? In other words, that is the question. Does a Muslim?
Well, the question is, if a Muslim kills a human being, is he judged, is he punished, does he go to heaven? That's the question. The thing is that, as I mentioned, according to the Quran in Surah Ma'idah chapter 5 verse 32, if any human being kills any other human being, unless it be for murder or for spreading corruption in the land, it is as though he has killed all of humanity. Killing any innocent human being is one of the biggest crimes. In Islam, it is number 2. After shirk, after associating partners with Islam, the second biggest sin, it is killing innocent human beings. But if it is for justice, for example,